Boomer Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. Well, it's finally time to sing Boomer Sooner, say Boomer Sooner, watch the ponies cross the pylon, round the palace at the prairie, whatever you want to call it. Toby, Rollins, shout out. Because it's time to preview the Sooners of Oklahoma. We've done everybody else from Tulane to Oklahoma State. Now it's time to do the Sooners of Oklahoma. We'll preview them next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. This preview is all about our beloved Sooners of Oklahoma. In Norman, Oklahoma, by the way, where they make their home. Not only in Norman, Oklahoma, but more specifically, the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium there in Norman, Oklahoma. Last year, the Normanites of the Oklahoma Sooners and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium had a 9-2 record, 6-2 in Big 12 play, second place in the Big 12 standings. They did, however, earn the right to play in the Big 12 Conference Championship game at AT&T Stadium, where they got revenge over one of their two losses last year. They got it over the Iowa State Cyclones. Got it 27-21 there in AT&T Stadium, earning them the right to come back to AT&T Stadium just 2 weeks later and play the Florida Gator haters. Knocked them off too, you Florida homers. 55-20. The head coach of the Sooners, still in his fifth year, Lincoln Riley. Link has been at OU since 2017 as head coach, at least. 2017 to present all in Big 12 play. Now, with Coach Link and Riley and Mike Leach offense, you're going to have a quarterback. Always have a quarterback. Oklahoma does have a quarterback. Sophomore Spencer Rattler. He wears number 7 for the Sooners. Last year, passed for 3,031 yards, 28 TDs, 7 picks. His longest completion, 61 yards. Now, helping Spencer, you got to have some running attack. You got to have a running game. They'll have a running game. In fact, the running game returns to the Sooners, and they got a newbie on there too. The returner from 2019. Remember, Sooner fans, number 26, Kennedy Brooks, had 155 rushes to go with 1,011 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns. Longest run, 48 yards. Did not play last year because of the COVID. Last played in 2019. Now, Eric Gray did play in 2020 for the University of Tennessee, having 157 carries, 772 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns. His longest run from some 33 yards out. And as we already talked about, he's from SEC country, more specifically the University of Tennessee, where he played in 2020. Mike Woods and Marvin Mims, they're receivers. They're going to help Spencer get back to 3,031 yards in the air. And, it's going to help having Mike Woods, a transfer from Arkansas, and the returner for the team, Marvin Mims. We'll start with the new fresh face, number 8, Mike Woods, 32 total catches last year to go with 619 yards in the air, 5 touchdowns. His longest completion catch, 82 yards. As a wide receiver for Arkansas in 2020. Helping him also, 17, Marvin Mims, 37 total catches last year as a freshman, 610 yards, 9 touchdowns, longest completion, 61 yards was the longest catch, reception. Defensively, Oklahoma has 2 defenders coming back. 24, Brian Asamoah, and 35, Delarian Turner-Yell. We'll start with Asamoah. Awesome. Brian Asamoah, 24, 66 total tackles, a forced fumble, 0 fumbles recovered, but did have a pick from his linebacker slot. Delarian Turner-Yell, that's DTY, 50 total tackles, no forced fumbles or fumbles recovered, did, however, have an interception from his safety spot. So that's a little offense, a little defense. Let's talk some special teams. Blake Austin Reeves. Or Reeves Munshow. I'm sorry, Austin Reeves is a former point guard at OU. What am I thinking? Reeves Munshow and Gabe Burkick, kicking and punting respectively. Let's start with Munshow. 38 overall punts last year, 39.1 an average, a touchback, 13 punts inside the 20-yard line. Longest punt, 58 yards. Gabe Burkick, or that's a punter, by the way. Gabe Burkick, a kicker, 47 for Gabe Burkick. That's his jersey number. He was 22 for 28, 36.9% average field goals. Longest completion, 44 yards. All right, guys, that'll do it. Few more weeks left in college football. Need some little something to keep you entertained? Gotcha. Check this out, guys. The Inside OU podcast. It's awesome stuff. It's Brady Trantham from the Franchise Network, Keegan Renault from many other insides. He's also worked at the franchise before. He was just on there just last week. Does a great job. They also, see if I can find it. Here it is. Have a Patreon set up. This side of it, the Patreon set, the podcast part of it, the Inside OU podcast, free. With your podcast subscriptions, of course. This one, not so much. But it's only $4 or $5. $4 if you want just the podcasts. They preview each team. They'll do a post-game show once that shows up, that kind of thing. Now, Keegan also does film reviews for each team. If you want to get in on the film reviews, packing in extra dollar for up to $5, and you can get the film reviews from Keegan. Keegan does it kind of from a coach's perspective with the all 22 broadcast from the coaching scenarios. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. Boomer Sooner. A little bit more than a month to go. We're getting there. See y'all out there in a month or so. Hopefully, with full capacity set in stone. Let's hope. Okay? Thanks for watching. My name's Harry James. Catch this on all my other videos. YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Also, Facebook, Harry James Siller. Or on the Twitter, @HypeManHarry. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching me. I'm Boomer Sooner. I am out of here. Peace.